Hey there, today I am sharing my cruise ship essentials, what not to forget when you go cruising. Because of the viruses going around right now, the number one thing to not forget is your own individual travel size Lysol or Clorox spray. You can also pack a bag of antibacterial wipes and just do an extra wipe down if you want to. I think cruise ships have gotten to where they are so clean that I'm not worried, and we're going this spring. I'm a big fan of a lanyard type waterproof phone case that is flat, not the floating kind, because it's too bulky when you are wearing it if it's the floating kind. You can also have your room key in there when you're walking around the boat. I found just a regular lanyard that is about the size of your key card for your room. So that's an idea, especially if you are going on an excursion and you just want that lanyard so your kids can carry their own key card or just the key card and not worry about it getting really wet. This cruise ship essential is only if you have the space, and that is these cute little parrot towel clips, because sometimes it's super windy on the main deck, even if you cannot lay out or sit on the upper deck because of the winds. These will hold your towel in place just to give you more peace of mind while you are on cruise control. I have this t-shirt and another one that I'm going to show you in a little bit for just a gift that you can give family members before a cruise. It's another fun essential. This is a power strip that our family has used, and it's been fine for us. We have never gotten it confiscated. It does have 2 slots to charge your phone. And the reason I like it is when you plug in your plug, I'm just using this extension cord for an example, it twists. So if you need it to move out of the way from another cord or cabinet inside your cruise ship cabin, it will help. A lot of cruise ships have like 2 outlets, and that's it for an entire family to use electronics and curling iron and hair dryers, etc. If you are packing a CPAP machine for sleep apnea, you will need a longer cord. My mom took one and it was like 7 feet long, and we needed an extension cord to get it to the 1 or 2 outlets that are in the cruise ship cabin. They make extension cords that are about 3 feet long, and I think that's perfect. Just in case you get quarantined on your ship, you might want to take an extra book, and my favorite beach book of all times is The Devil in the Junior League by Linda Francis Lee. I will link it below. A lot of cruise ships are not based in America, and if you are going on a cruise in another country, you might want to see where that ship is based. If it is American based, the airflow will be like Americans like it. If it is not, your room might be a little stagnant, and for that reason, I like to pack this essential, and it is a battery operated fan. This one takes 4 AA batteries, and one thing I like about it is it's adjustable. It can stand up on a table or a bedside table, or it can hang from like a command strip or a suction cup hook. A suction cup is another little cruise ship essential. You can use them for beach towels, for wet bathing suits, because sometimes there's a clothesline inside the bathroom, but no airflow can get to that clothesline. So you need those suction cups outside in your room, and they do make some that are magnetic that I'll link below. You can put them on the door, the exit door of the room. One travel essential that we use on a cruise ship is a soft-sided cooler. Just use your child's soft-sided lunchbox even, because it's insulated for some bottles of water. While you're on your excursions, while you're at the pool, remember to drink that water. I also like to take an insulated mug, because the little teacups that you have coffee in the morning are not like we do here in our normal routine. So it's a way to keep your coffee warm and get more of it for the day. And it's also a way to have ice that doesn't melt so fast, because the cruise ship ice melts super fast, and you can just drink water or whatever drink you want to put in there. When we go on our cruise, we're letting our son bring his friend, and I thought it would be really fun to bring a magnetic dry erase board just so we can write little notes to them. It's a great way for kids to know which room their family is in. Another idea is to bring a set of thank you cards for the crew members on the ship. I will link a set below from Amazon, or you can have your kids just make them before you even go. One other thing I got for our family is these headphone tacos. They're just a cute little way to keep them organized if that's important to you. I always bring my own shampoo, and I highly recommend the name brand squishy container to take it in, because it has like a double seal on it. as well as the screw top. There is a little suction cup right here. I don't know if it really works though, but that is a travel essential. I have a video about what not to forget when you go to Europe, and this also rings true for cruise ship travel, and that's these sink packets. You can put like one outfit in your sink with this, and it does not leave the smelly high fumes residue like some other washes do. And then they also make little off packets if you need to ward off mosquitoes on your excursion. I got this travel clothesline last year, and I do think that would be a great essential for a cruise ship trip. If you have the space in your suitcase, it's great for multiple kids. And one reason I like it is because the ends are like those really hard, twisty plastic things. They can twist around anything, like a doorknob or a drawer handle, stuff like that. If you want some packing tips on how to pack your suitcase for a 10-day trip or methods that I use in packing, I will link them in the iCard and down in the description box for you. If you are going with friends, you might want to take some potpourri. I just got a travel size bottle, so I'm going to try it out on this trip. I also recommend a fanny pack. I recently got on the trend and bought a leather black one, but I don't think leather would be a great idea for a cruise ship just because of the water, but they make such cute ones now. You can't help but try it out. I also bought a nicer little purse. It was like $15 on Amazon, and it's light blue. It hasn't gotten here yet, so I'll take some pictures and try it out when it does get here tonight. But I love that they put the chain at the bottom of the strap. I just think that is so pretty. So it can be casual or it can be a little dressy when I do a little bit of dressing up at night on the cruise ship. Don't forget to pack your sunscreen, and then also a little cinch sack, some kind of bag that can get wet, and take your beach essentials if you're going on an excursion one day, like a book, phone, passport, even if you need that to get back on the ship, your key cards, and the bag can get wet and sandy, and you can clean it off or trash it or recycle it later when you get home. They also make a sling body that can go on the front of your body, or it can be on your shoulder, and they have tons of different patterns. It might be something you need to carry those essentials. Some of you watched my beach packing tips for the middle of winter when I was going on a girls trip, and one of the girls, LV in the City on Instagram, had this bag. It's on Amazon. It's very high quality. She used this as her airport bag or her airplane personal item bag. It fits loosely and it can hold everything, even your pretty little purse that you're going to take. It can also go on excursions with you. The inside fabric is this gorgeous paisley fabric in it that is just trendy. It's got 3 little pockets. One is zippable. This bag has enough space in it for 2 paper towel rolls from Costco, like the jumbo size. I highly recommend it if you want to treat yourself to something cute. I forgot to mention, but this bag can also hook together and be worn as a purse. It just cinches it up a little bit if you need it to be a little smaller. Some of you do have to get work done on your cruise, and I highly recommend this as an extension of your countertop where you are working, your desk. It has a very strong clip that is easy to open one-handed for me. It's just a cup holder, and now it does have a little slit in the bottom, so you won't be able to store like jewelry there. One of my packing tip videos is to take a peanut butter jar lid and put your jewelry or your hearing aids, those kind of essentials, on your bedside table so you won't forget them when you leave, because a lot of jewelry blends in with countertops these days. I do recommend a hanging type bag. We are driving to our cruise ship, so I could technically bring a lot of stuff, but a hanging bag does take up space in your suitcase. But if you have the manpower to take more than your suitcase, or you have your car that you can put some of the stuff in, that's an idea. For my Bahamas trip, I found a completely flat folding beach hat that will keep the sun off your face and keep the wind out of your eyes so that you can just relax, and I highly recommend it. Several of my subscribers who travel with kids have said they take from the dollar store an over-the-door shoe organizer. I will link one below from Amazon, but I've never seen it at the dollar store, but let us know if you have so other people will know that that is a legit tip. But the idea is you would put like your makeup, your clothes for your little kids, all that is just extra storage inside that tiny cruise ship cabin. And I always like to treat myself to something cute. I got this spring, and now this lady has restocked them. She is on Etsy. I will link her Etsy site below. She does hand make all of these things, but you can also find just any cute beach jewelry. And then I also have this mixed metal, like gold and silver bracelet. It's a wrap bracelet that's magnetic. It's very easy for me to put on one-handed, but it has a little starfish on it. So I thought that was beach themed. Just something cute that could be an essential if you need it to be. And just in case you need a bathing suit recommendation for spring of 2020, I have two great ones that fit totally true to size. These are both one-piece swimsuits. There's a hot pink one that I took to the Bahamas, and I found this one the other day. I love the fit of both of them. Very secure. They both have tummy control, and they are very, very comfortable and flattering, I think. Anyway, let us know down below where you're going, and be sure to click the bell. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.